Hello, Facebook. We are here. It is Sonics and Sabers. We're getting ready to go. Are you good? Are we ready to do a show again?
Yeah, it's weird. It's different.
It is. We have
It's been so long.
some new camera setups, which we are excited to show. I am going to get some sharing going on, and then we'll go from there. I can probably do that while you're handling the intro, huh? Are we ready to go? Are you good? Are you mic adjusted?
Yeah, we'll fucking figure it out as we go.
We will figure it out as we go. I don't want to do that. I want to get rid of that. I want to go here and do that and do that. There we go. Audacity is running the way it's supposed to be. Oh, all right. Going in 3, 2, if I can find my cursor. Oh, wrong show. I am on fire. Sonics and Sabers is a production of Inked Geek Studios. For this and other great shows, go to inkedgeekstudios.com. To support Sonics and Sabers and IG Studios, go to patreon.com/IG Studios. As little as $1 a month can help support this and other great independent content. We thank you.
Who the hell are you anyway?
I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey, the constellation of Cerberus. I'm 903 years old.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
Could you all just stay still a minute, because I am talking!
Well, we're back. It's Sonics and Sabers. The Between Two Ferns edition. We're shipping ships. Shipping ships.
Shipping ships.
Shipping ships.
Shipping
ships. Shipping.
Do I have to turn that monitor off while we're recording so you
Well,
don't keep
shit.
looking?
I'm like a moth to a flame, man. Well, anyway, it's Sonics and Sabers. I think we're on episode 17. It's been a while. I can't really remember. So we're going to try to get back into the groove here. We're live on Facebook. If you guys can see us, we have a whole new setup. A little bit empty in this area here.
Yep.
Over there, it's filled with just so much Nate. Nate, how are you? Nice to see you.
I'm pretty good. Yeah, it's nice to be back. We've got our camera swapping now, as people who are watching have probably noticed. It's kind of cool. We're going to add more to that as we go. It's kind of a rough setup for right now. But no, it's good to be back in front of a microphone. I was a guest on the occasional show last week, and we did a little bit of Facebook ditty before we fixed the studio up yesterday. But no, it's good to be back. I don't know how much news we have to talk about today. But,
I don't have a show plan at all.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the way to go, right?
Yeah, it's fine. We're just going to wing it and talk shit. I mean, we don't have to fill an hour. It's been a while, so.
It has. It's just, get something out there, let people know. And I think part of this was an excuse to test out the camera swapping.
Yeah, basically. I want to see what it's like to look at each other's ugly mugs here. We actually have to look at each other while we talk now. I had to move all of my stuff to my right because now it's no longer in front of me. I have this big arm here.
Actually, that probably would, that could be a space filler. Get like a little folding table that would go here.
It'd be
and
good.
that way we're not hitting the microphones and the cameras when we grab our
I
coffee.
can't reach to the left. I have to reach to the right. How do you like it with no headphones? This is new for us.
I
too.
like it.
It's different, right?
Yeah, it's
I feel
nice
like we're just putting on a show for nobody now.
Well, no, but what I like about it is because we don't hear ourselves, so we're not going to overcorrect ourselves.
Right.
And we're probably talking at a more natural volume.
I don't feel the need to eat the mic.
Right.
Right.
Don't want to eat the dick.
No, don't want to eat the dick. Actually, I suck dick for a living. Gagnon is probably watching Podcast of Terror, which is broadcasting live right now, too.
Right.
I'm not saying you should choose them or football over us, but...
Right.
I mean,
the Patriots are winning, by the way.
That's true. But we are on Facebook. We're easier access now. So.
Right. Yeah, you can watch us virtually anywhere.
Right.
So... No, it's exciting. I've been doing the Facebook Live thing a little bit with my game streaming, and it came to the phones and tablets. Christ, we've done it with our IG Studios Goes to the Movies a couple times. But then Blizzard recently put it into their BattleNet client, where you could stream from the client to Facebook. Now, I use XSplit. This is being broadcast on XSplit. That's what I broadcast my gaming with. And you could use a custom RTMP set up to do Facebook Live, but it was annoying with live because you had to get a different source code every time you went live. Well, fortunately, one of the developers finally programmed not an install, a plugin for XSplit, so it does Facebook Live. So now we can go there, and we always had lag issues with YouTube. Twitch was really starting to crack down on if it's not specifically video game related, we're going to nix you. So we found a home in Facebook Live, and it allows more of our casual listeners to listen to our shows. It keeps a recording of it there on Facebook. XSplit does a recording of the show on my hard drive, so I can upload it to YouTube later. So I think ultimately it's a win-win for everybody. Our subscribers on YouTube are still going to get our pre-recorded videos. We have the possibility of reaching a new audience on Facebook. So yeah, the only thing that we really gotta have to figure out, because Facebook hasn't done much with it, is the live chat with Facebook Live. The way that their chat program works right now is it basically is just like a live comments section, like if you were commenting on a pre-recorded video or a photo. So we might integrate something where, like, if you tweet us live with a certain hashtag, we can turn on alerts for a certain hashtag. So if you tweet us while we're recording, we'll, we obviously both have phone in hand. Yeah, do something like that. I don't know. How do you feel? You must be happy to be back, right? It's been a while.
I'm happy to be back. I mean, we're driving in.
I love this camera switching.
You know what I would like about the cameras? If it was... So when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at you, but the camera needs to be there so that I'm looking into the camera and at you at the same time. Why don't you put that right on your tits?
You want the camera...
Don't move it now. We'll work it out.
Right.
So ultimately, this is a Doctor Who...
Well, we could ceiling mount them.
We could.
To where
that would be...
Looking down and looking down. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
Yep.
So yeah, you were saying...
ultimately, this is a Doctor Who and Star Wars show.
Ultimately.
I don't know what we're going to talk about in that vein today. There is a new trailer out for Star Wars. I don't know if it was out the last time we did a show. Have we actually talked about that?
I don't believe so. I don't think we were... did we do one since then? I think we might have talked about it. I know there was some... Was it the one that contained the Vader footage, right?
I think so. I think there's been more since then. We've been busy. I haven't really...
I haven't. Yeah, I'm at this point. There are certain movies where, like... So something like the episodic ones, right? I want to know what's going to happen as early as I possibly can. I want to know who Rey is, stuff like that. When it comes to these stories that are going to be essentially the side stories, I don't want the trailer to spoil too much.
No.
I want to go in fresh. I want to go in and experience it. I'm kind of excited. I think the thing I'm most excited about is Vader.
Wasn't there a point where you made counter argument to that and said you wanted spoilers?
Well, that's what I'm saying. For the things that already have a set story, I want the spoiler.
I see. This particular movie, I want to go in blind. I don't want to know anything about
it's
it.
A side story.
I don't know a thing about it yet. I haven't looked into it at all.
If it's something to where I already have a basis, like Warcraft, for example, we'll break that shell early. Warcraft, Diablo, which I'm really hoping we get a Diablo 4 announcement at BlizzCon next weekend.
How could we not?
But anything like that, something to where I already have the bulk of the story and this is continuing.
Right.
Because I'm anxiously awaiting the continuing. I love having this open area in front of me to speak to you and not speak to a monitor. It's nice.
This whole episode is going to be basically us
talking about our new setup.
Yeah. We're going to be patting our own backs about this deal.
But so, I like knowing what's coming. Like I said, with WoW, I want to know what's coming. With Diablo, I want to know what's going on with Diablo. With anything else like that, anything that is a continuing story.
Speaking of coming, now that you mention it,
are we gonna do the porno cast?
I think we should mull it over on this episode with no show plan. It's really the only thing we've been enthusiastic about today. Yeah, there's Doctor Who. Yeah, there's Star Wars.
But anyway,
we do a podcast about that. But really, don't you want to just talk about porn?
Well, to finish what I was saying,
come with me, Nate.
Jesus. To finish what I was saying, if it is a standalone story, and again, I understand that it takes place in the universe, but if it's a standalone story, I want to go, like you said, go in fresh. I want to experience it. I don't want anything. I don't know who this girl is. I know Mon Mothra's in it, and I know there's some other.
Mon Mothma.
Whatever.
Mothra is a Godzilla.
I know. Whatever. See, I don't read the expanded universe.
You definitely go in blind.
I do.
Mon Mothra. She's the leader of the rebellion. She's also a giant moth. What a bitch.
I misspoke. I haven't podcasted in how long? Leave me alone.
It's okay. It's all right.
It is.
You're beautiful.
I try.
So yeah, Star Wars, great. Doctor Who, still not back. We'll get to that when it comes. They released some of the first Doctor stuff. The last episodes are released in animated form. Don't really know much about that because the only classic Who I really get into is Tom Baker. Aside from that, Class has started. That's a few episodes in. That's a Doctor Who spinoff that takes place in the school that Clara Oswald worked in. I haven't watched any of that yet either, but I definitely want to get into it. It seems like a Monster of the Week episodic type thing. Very, not supernatural per se, but, you know, in that vein, X-Files, kind of like that. And I know that Capaldi, the current Doctor, is going to make guest star appearances on that show. So
Cool.
But, I mean, again, that's basically all I've got off the top of my head.
Right. Now, as far as Doctor Who proper, the first thing we're getting is going to be this Christmas stuff, right?
Right. We'll have a Christmas special, and it's starring a lot of the people from last year's special. Names, I don't have them in front of me. I don't know. The bald guy. The homely British bald guy. There's that word again, homely.
Homely, yeah.
For those of you outside of the know, we talk about words like this a lot. What the fuck do they mean? What is the derivative
Where did
of
it
homely?
come from? What is
How does homely mean ugly? It sounds like you just like to be home.
Yeah.
You have an apron
like
on,
you said,
you make muffins.
better homely than homeless.
Right.
But they are essentially one and the same sometimes, though. Yeah, so we're getting the Christmas special, and then after that, what are we going to get in regards to, like, when are we
Spring
looking at
2017? Then you're going to get your normal next series. So by then we should, have some current weekly content that's new and fresh that we can really talk about.
Right.
Until then, we're just going to continue to fluff you with this little tidbit of information. We're not like Radio Free Skaro or the other premier Doctor Who podcasts where they really dive deep and have interviews. We're here between no ferns, so that's what you get.
No, it's funny. I was thinking about that. If you look at our massive, as we're talking, right? I want a table in front of us.
Yeah.
And I want plants.
Instead of beer and shit, we should just start drinking tea and coffee. We should. We have our Canadian tuxedos on today, but
Right.
we should get some nice smoking jackets, vaping jackets.
Vaping jackets.
We'll just sit down here with our. Do you ever watch Key and Peele?
No.
Oh, that's too
I
bad.
can't say I do.
Okay, so they have this skit where they're like old timey rich men. They have the ticker, like the stock ticker, the old
Okay.
thing, and they're smoking their pipes. And they're talking about going and like giving freedom to these like savage lands, But really, what they're doing is covering up the fact that they're going over there as white men and just fucking all the natives. And it's just like this, like, oh, great, made so much money today. You know where you should go? Borneo, someplace, Oh, yes, the natives there, they love white men. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I fucked her good. It's funny, man. You should watch it. But that could be us.
I have no
That's
idea
my
what you're
point.
talking about.
I know. I'll play it for you.
But yeah, no, I think that would be cool having some sort of table here. It would have to be something for the sake of this being a multi-use region here.
Right.
It would need to be something that was very easily transportable.
Maybe something small enough that you could just slide it
Yeah,
underneath.
exactly. That would be cool. Yeah, something that could pop up.
Yep. We were just at Home Goods being gay Maine Americans.
Right.
We could have looked that up.
Maine Americans.
Gay. Yeah, whatever.
Gamericans?
Americans, sure. Gay Americans. I can see where the fidget part comes in. Trying not to use that.
Right.
And like nothing in my
Right.
hands.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is, we had a couple people who were one of the only complaints we've ever gotten about many of our shows, after we got the ball rolling, was vaping while doing the show. Because where these are nice mics, they pick up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like even doing this, it's going to be on the mic. So those are loud. So
They are loud.
yeah, and I think we're more, especially again, you mentioned not having the headphones on. I think not having them on, we're
I'm more
more
aware of
conscious of
everything
how
now, yeah.
loud that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which is nice, and I think we talk quieter too, which is good. It doesn't come out because when those noise cancelers are on,
Right.
you get
now
loud.
we're just talking as we would, which
Right.
is probably better for everyone.
Right.
And again, like I said, when I'm facing the table, I have a tendency to lean forward and
Right.
do this. And again, no headphones. So I know this probably sounds shitty, but this is how it is.
Right.
I don't feel the need to get right up on it now. So.
Right.
But she did. How far into this are we? 15 minutes. Alrighty. 45 to go. What do you got?
How about them Patriots? No. Well, what's been going on? I mean, so obviously we haven't been podcasting.
So what's been going on?
Yeah. Well, I got a day job, so I got a change of position at work. So
You got a job?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I will. I
What's
will.
that like?
I will
Wish I
be
had a
working.
job.
I'll be working the retail counter at the postal service.
Wow.
Yeah, just in time for the holidays.
Oh boy.
But it's nice. I'll be working days. So it will. It'll have me home, which is a big part of the, let's kick it into gear and get back to podcasting, because I'm not working nights anymore.
Right.
So I can put more effort into doing things, put more effort into social media, stuff like that.
And my job puts me out at mid-afternoon, so that really
Right.
frees us up during the weeknights.
Yeah, more
which is
options.
good because, I don't know what we're going to do with Sonic, so it'll probably stay the same, but 2:30 on a Sunday is right in the middle of the day.
Right.
So sometimes, other people get pissed. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean. So to your job, I mean, it's not a very interesting topic, and I'm sure that you and I have talked about it off mic, but out for uniform-wise, like...
Yeah, I gotta wear. Well, see, so here are my options. So,
You can have that, the two
yeah,
piercings.
yeah, because of my union contract, they can do nothing about my tattoos or my piercings.
Right. Can you have the chin strap,
What's that? Yeah,
bro?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there are guys there that are fucking Santa beard.
Nice, I need that job.
Yeah. But no, I have to wear just the postal uniform, which
What does that consist of?
either a polo shirt or a button-up shirt with a tie.
With the insignia?
Yeah, and then
Can you get me one of those?
blue probably,
Awesome.
and then blue or black slacks, and then just postal shoes.
Does the
So,
post office still rock the light baby blue color, or is it like a dark?
In the button-ups, it's a lighter blue.
Yeah.
In the polos, it's lighter, but it's kind of a grayish blue. So I'm probably gonna start with the polos,
Yeah.
and then one of the other beauties of working days is I'm gonna be able to go back to the gym full time now. So then once I slim up a little bit, it'll be the button up with the tie.
My grandfather was a postman as well, and I have all his old uniforms.
Yeah.
and it was all the baby blue,
Yeah.
yeah. Goes
See,
really
what I'm
good
looking
with,
forward to.
red hair.
What I'm looking forward to with the button up and the tie is the holiday themed ties. Like if I was retail early enough now, I would have totally rocked like some Halloween ties.
What, David Pumpkins die?
Yeah.
Have you watched David Pumpkins?
No.
This skit with Tom Hanks. It's taking the world by storm.
No, I have not.
Neither have I. I took a gamble and I lost.
No, neither have I. But you know what I did watch recently? And
Wait, we're live on Facebook, right?
we are live on Facebook.
So that means that maybe there's comments happening and we don't see it?
Possibly.
Okay.
I can go check the video.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
More to your point, though, sir.
Yeah. So Joe Santagato, who we're both a fan of, he's going to be doing something with The Rock.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Sucking his dick?
I don't know.
Okay.
I am not aware. But yeah, he's gonna do something with The Rock, which is pretty exciting. They had a little teaser video, but back to point. Yeah, so working days, which is exciting. Other than that, I mean, been doing some raiding with Warcraft. We are full clear on normal, and I think 2 or 3 clear on heroic. We had Karazhan come out last week, which I hear is fairly difficult. I haven't really had the time.
Yeah. You haven't been on since 7.1 drop, right?
No, I hop on, and if the world quests are in the zone I don't hate, I'll do them. But other than that, I'm trying to fit everything into my schedule. On top of that, I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. They have a Halloween event going on.
Very cool. Very cool skins going on.
Yeah, I just got the last one last night, so now I have all the Halloween skins, and which is good because the last one was the one I wanted most. It was Mercy as the Witch, so I just got that last night. There's a Hollow's End event going on in Heroes of the Storm. They just released some new Halloween costume and skins for that. I have been playing, which I need, once we get done here, I need to fix it. Gears of War on PC, been doing Horde mode there. You recently finished the campaign on that,
just
right?
finished that. It was great. I'm so glad that Gears is back. That was my end all be all for gaming for so long. Even last night, I was up until 3 in the morning playing Horde.
Right.
And right now, like every other game now where everything is online, there's a lot of holiday fun to be had, right? So they have special games and shit in game. So I've been playing a lot of pumpkin ball, which is basically dodgeball, which I couldn't really tell you. I just take a shotgun and kill people.
Right.
But everybody's got a pumpkin head. It's cool.
Yeah. The Overwatch thing, they have a brawl going on. It's Dr. Junkenstein's Revenge, and it's kind of cool. It's almost like a...
Is that the one I saw the picture for earlier, where it's the dude like all lovingly leaning on this big Frankenstein?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. So that's Junkrat. So his
Okay.
costume is Dr. Junkenstein, and the big Frankenstein pig, that is
Frankenpig.
Frankenpig. That is Roadhog, and yeah. So he's Junkenstein's monster is his costume.
I see.
Yeah. So they have this thing. It's the brawl, and it plays almost like a Call of Duty Zombies, which is pretty cool. It's not PvP. It's 4 people with 4 set characters, and you have to fight off 2 different types of zombies that come in, and then you fight Reaper with his have this horseman skeleton head thing skin. Then you get Mercy and Junkenstein's monster. But no, it's a pretty cool setup. It's fun. It adds a different element to the game that wasn't there before.
Is that a game type that you think will stay?
No, they did this with.
I mean, not necessarily with the Halloween theme, but the type.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
They did a. So in Overwatch, there's this character named Lucio, who is on rollerblades. He's a healer, and he moves pretty quickly. So during the Summer Games event, there was this thing called Lucio Ball. You've heard of Rocket League, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was basically Rocket League, but because you were a character, because you could only use Lucio during Lucio Ball.
Right.
So because you were this character that was on, excuse me, you were this character that was on rollerblades, you didn't need the car. And it
Right.
was the same idea. You used his gun to push out, push out the ball and stuff like that. So that went away after the Summer Games event ended. What are you checking?
I don't know. I just want to see about my mic.
I've been watching
my mic. Is there sound? Yeah.
Yeah, I've
okay,
been
I see
watching
it
the
now.
levels there.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things I was going to say, back to talking about the setup, is the cool thing about these is if I'm a little loud or you're a little quiet, all I have to do is push that out and
Yeah.
it makes me quieter.
Right.
You know, I don't have to reach over there and touch levels.
Yep.
Because these are fully movable now, which is nice.
Yeah. Have we actually talked about the arms?
No, these are great.
Oh my God! Drop
Yeah.
everything and talk about
Right.
the arms.
So as you guys can see, maybe you can see a little bit better on the individual cams. So here's my microphone here. Let me move my coffee so I don't knock it over. So we have our desk mounts, which are now clamped to the desk, so the weight distribution does not matter, and our mics are on swivels without hitting Brandon's camera. So they swivel right parallel to the side wall that I have here, which is cool. Great for storage. I'm sorry for bumping it. You can probably hear that on the microphone. But
it is nice. I mean, I feel so professional now. Oh, I'm all done. You just get up, no headphones. I'm a little fat. Don't worry about it. Oh, I have to come back. Commercial's over. Oh, and it slides right back to me. And there I am. Look at that.
slides right back to you.
I'm sure everyone cares. I care. I think it's super cool.
No, it is cool, and it's fun for us. You know, the better you feel about what you do, the better you do it. So,
Yep. I feel like there's a bean joke in there. The more you fart, the better you feel. That's what they tell me. I
beans,
guess.
the musical fruit.
Wow, we have a lot of content today. So
We
what were we
do.
talking about before, Lucia?
Lucio. Yeah, well, you were
Lucio.
asking about the Junkrat's Revenge staying in the
Right.
game, and something about Lucio Ball. It was basically a Rocket League grip. It was cool and fun. I never bothered with it, but I watched people play. I think I might have played it once, but for the most part, it was a gimmick. Where Junkenstein's Revenge, again, like I said, it's essentially Call of Duty Zombies. I could see that being something that they would implement, if not full time, at least have it be a gameplay that they bring back as a brawl now and then.
Right.
But no, I'm almost level 40, which is nothing because I know so many people who have already prestiged.
What's
but
your prestige level in that game?
100. So, I've been doing competitive mode. I am gold ranked, which is, I feel decent about considering I barely play it. No, it's a great game. It's definitely coming more into its own. It was definitely one of those games where, I was there in California at BlizzCon in 2014, the day that this game got announced to the world. and I played it and played it. Corey and other Brandon played it significantly more. They waited in that line to play it all the time. But I played it once or twice. And I was like, this is really cool. And I'm excited to see what Blizzard does. It's Team Fortress with a little bit of Blizzard flavor. So it'll be cool to see where this goes. And then I ended up getting beta access and played it more. And I was like, yeah, this is a lot of fun. And then it released. And then when it released, I played it for about a week. And I was like, yeah, it's the same thing over and over again. So I kind of fell off a little bit there. And then it's one of those things where you overhype it. And then because you overhyped it, you end up crashing really hard.
Right. And I mean, essentially, it's a first-person shooter.
It is. It's Team Fortress.
Yeah. It's,
So but it's a nice break from the military shooters, and right now, to change things a little bit, when you look at our two flagship military shooters, they are both going in directions I don't want. You have Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which now is basically becoming Halo. It's Call of Duty in space. Don't want it. I was never a Halo fan. This is the first Call of Duty I'm not going to get on launch day in like a decade.
Which is amazing.
And then you've got Battlefield 1, where, I get it. The space stuff is a little too fast-paced. I don't want to go back to World War One. What's exciting about World War One?
Nothing. I don't care about it. I don't have any interest. I don't have any interest in Battlefield for the first time in a long time. What I do want, though, is them to flip-flop, because I don't play Call of Duty at all, and I love Battlefield. But I would love to see another iteration of Battlefield in a futuristic setting.
Right.
Because at least in Battlefield, you have vehicles. Everything is destructible.
Right.
So to be able to actually not have to worry about a kill streak and just hop in a mech. And Battlefield is a lot slower paced than Call of Duty. Yeah, fuck.
I hear it's a lot better than the first one.
Well, if you want to buy it, I'll try it.
But I hear that EA's... Was it you that was telling me that? The EA thing?
Yeah, I told you that yesterday.
Yeah.
I heard they were having problems.
EA is panicking because they're not getting the sales, and they spent a lot of money on it.
We'll see.
So yeah,
maybe when it's cheap, or is it a game you can get on PC and play, or is it Xbox?
Yeah,
only?
no, it's PC. Actually, I believe if you have the EA Origin access on PC, which is like $5 a month, I think you get like 10% off.
Yeah, more gating. That's what I want.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, you can pay full price for it.
Yeah.
So,
but do you still have to make a profile with that whole thing?
Yeah, you have to have. Yeah, it's like you have, it's my computer's filled with them. You have Steam, you have Battle.net, you have Uplay.
Yeah.
Because I actually just recently reinstalled Uplay because Division had a new patch come out that apparently changed the whole face of the game.
Has that redeemed itself at all? Because I still really want to play that.
Well, that's what I'm looking to try. Yeah. So I'm probably going to try that sometime.
I think that'll be the next game I hop into.
Yeah, that'll be tonight sometime between. I'm probably gonna get some Overwatch in there, like I've been talking about, because the Halloween event's ending on Tuesday. But sometime between us ending this and us doing Hell in a Cell tonight.
Oh yeah, Hell in a Cell. Stay tuned for Hell in a Cell. That should be better.
So, do you want to kind of get ready to wrap up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's call it here.
Well, let's do. I'm gonna do a little bit. So, as far as the Facebook Live stuff, as you guys have noticed, or possibly noticed, it is live on the studio Facebook page. It is not live on the Sonics and Sabers page. So the way that this format is going to work is all of our shows are going to be live on the Inked Geek Studios Facebook page. So make sure you follow the studio page, because that's where all the live broadcasts will be, as well as some other random live things. You saw Brandon was on there live, a little clips here and there earlier today.
There it is. Hang on. Stop.
There you go. Stop the audio. That sounded good, though.
Yeah, it sounded great.
But anyway, yeah. So make sure you follow the studio. Now, every time a show goes live, it will be shared by the Facebook page of that show. So, you'll be able to do that. As always, the shows will be available in podcast form. So if you are already subscribed, stay subscribed. And if you would like to subscribe, by all means, do so.
You know what I like?
What?
I like the multicam.
You do?
Because I'm not on camera, and I'm about to be, which is annoying. But see, while I'm not on camera, I can just relax. I can pick my nose, scratch my nuts. You do all the talking over there on camera, and I'll just be over here chilling.
No, I do like it. It's cool. It's exciting, and I'm excited to do more with it, especially to add it to other shows. I'm really excited for the Mind of a Geek multicam setup, because it'll be your individual cam, my individual cam, the individual cam of the guest, and then we'll also have the trilogy screen where it's all three of us. Right. So that'll be really exciting to try out. and I'm sure it'll work flawlessly the first time we try it.
Oh yeah, like everything.
But
That
yeah.
being said, though, right now for the last half an hour, it's been perfect.
Right, yeah, I see no
mean-
dropped frames on Facebook, which is good. Again, so we've alleviated the YouTube problem.
We took the time to clean up a little bit in here, and I mean, our little space, our studio space, our stage, our gorilla stance with the, you can't see it because Nate's the only one on camera. It doesn't matter, but yeah, it's nice. I'm really happy
is.
with the way it turned out. So I look forward to more shows in this format.
Right, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And like I said, I think I like the idea of a table. So we're here.
Yep.
But no, and this would definitely make, we run it would be very easy to run a third mic.
Yeah.
And then we'd have the legit round table discussion.
Yeah.
Which would be kind of cool. So
Well, cool.
but no, I think that's it. So as I'm amazed I remembered, I'm not gonna bother pitching anything because we have our old friend to do that for us.
Yes, we do.
So
So it's good to be back, and thanks for
It
joining
is.
us for this antiquated episode.
yeah, and if you're watching live, if it is still Sunday, October 30th, and you are at all a wrestling fan, make sure you tune in tonight. Gonna get started probably around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So you've got about 4.5 hours or so for our live commentary for the WWE Hell in a Cell, which is going to feature the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
Will it be good or will it be
Between
shit?
what, Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair, right? Mm-hmm. So I
And her
mean,
bad boos.
as annoying as Charlotte is, they're both good ring entertainers.
Yeah, we'll see.
So on top of that, we got Kevin Owens and
I don't know the card.
who's the other Shield guy? Not Ambrose, not the Rollins.
Rollins?
Seth
and
Rollins.
Owens?
Seth Rollins versus yeah, because Owens is the world champion.
Nice.
So it's Rollins versus Owens in a Hell in a Cell, and then there's one other Hell in a Cell match, and I forget what it is.
So it's all Hell in a Cell.
well,
all
no, it's
night
3.
long.
Yeah.
See, outside of the show that we do, I don't really pay much attention.
Yeah, no, I'll check it out on Hulu now and then. I watched Goldberg's return, but
See, I missed that. I meant to watch that.
it was really cool. I got goosebumps.
I'll check it out.
But anyway, that'll do it for this. So
Anyway,
thank
thanks.
you guys. We'll see you
We'll
guys
see
in
you
a
in a
few
week.
hours, and then we'll see you next week with a Sonics and Sabers proper.
Goodbye.
You've been listening to Sonics and Sabers with Brandon and Nathaniel. Follow the show on Twitter at Sonics and Sabers and on Facebook at facebook.com/Sonics and Sabers. Watch live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/InkedGeekStudios. Email the show at sonicsandsabers@gmail.com or call and leave a wonderful voicemail at 207-200-5590. If you would like to help support Sonics and Sabers and IG Studios, please consider going over to patreon.com/IG Studios and give back a little of that value that we give you. We would like to thank all of the current Patreons, all of the wonderful people who joined us live in the chat room today, and all of the wonderful people who also listen to the podcast. For Brandon, Nathaniel, and the rest of IG Studios, have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll see you next week.